Stop the snap. How to prevent dog reactivity and create a calm companion. What is dog reactivity? Reactivity is an over-the-top emotional response to a trigger, like other dogs, strangers, bikes, or even loud noises. Reactivity versus aggression. A reactive dog isn't automatically aggressive. They may just be excited, scared, or frustrated. Signs of a reactive dog: barking, lunging, whining, stiff posture, excessive pulling on the leash, or inability to focus. How dogs become reactive. Lack of early socialization. Puppies who miss the critical socialization window, 3 to 14 weeks, often grow into nervous or overreactive adults. Negative experiences with people or dogs. 1. Bad encounter with an aggressive dog or harsh stranger can leave a lasting scar. Dogs remember. Overexcitement and lack of impulse control. Think of a kid who's had too much sugar. Dogs without impulse control can't handle stimulation calmly. Owner's behavior and influence. Dogs mirror our emotions. If you tense up every time another dog approaches, your dog feels the same stress. Genetic factors and breed tendencies. Some breeds are naturally more alert or protective, making them more prone to reactivity. Common mistakes. Owners make that increase reactivity, pulling or yanking on the leash. This only adds frustration. Imagine being dragged away every time you saw something interesting. Punishing barking or growling, correcting growls shuts down communication. The dog learns not to warn, making bites more likely. Avoiding training consistency. Inconsistent rules confuse dogs and fuel frustration. Overexposure without preparation. Throwing a nervous dog into busy parks without training first is like tossing a kid into a pool before teaching them to swim. The difference between protection and reactivity. Protective instincts versus fear-based reactions. A protective dog acts calmly but firmly when necessary. A reactive dog often panics or overreacts. Knowing the difference helps you train appropriately. How to avoid making your dog reactive. Start with puppy socialization. Expose puppies to different sights, sounds, and people, gradually and positively. Positive reinforcement training. Reward calm behavior instead of punishing bad reactions. Treats, toys, and praise work wonders. Reading and respecting canine body language. A tucked tail, pinned ears, or lip licking often mean stress. Catching these signs early prevents escalation. Controlled exposure to triggers. Don't flood your dog with overwhelming situations. Instead, slowly build tolerance in a controlled environment. Teaching impulse control in focus games like leave it, look at me, or stay help dogs stay calm when excited. Creating a calm home environment. A peaceful home equals a peaceful dog. Reduce yelling, chaos, or overstimulation indoors. Practical training tips for reactive dogs. Desensitization and counter-conditioning. Pair the trigger with something positive. For example, every time your dog sees another dog, they get a treat. Over time, the trigger becomes a happy signal instead of a stressor. Use of tools, harness, long line, treat pouch. Proper gear keeps training safe and reduces frustration. A front clip harness can prevent lunging without hurting your dog. Importance of professional help. When needed. Sometimes, reactivity requires a skilled trainer or behaviorist, especially if safety is at risk. Lifestyle adjustments for owners. Daily exercise and mental stimulation. A tired dog is a calm dog. Walks, sniffing games, and puzzle toys reduce pent-up energy. Building trust and patience. Patience is the magic ingredient. Progress with reactivity isn't instant. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Myths about reactive dogs. Reactive dogs are always aggressive. Not true. Many reactive dogs are actually sweet, just overly excited or scared. They can't be trained. With patience and proper methods, almost every reactive dog can improve dramatically. A reactive dog isn't a bad dog, They're just struggling with big emotions.